Hello students, today we will discuss about metal forming process. Metal forming process, the topic is manufacturing process for semester. Firstly, we will discuss about metal forming. The meaning of the metal forming. Metal forming process is a mechanical working process are used to achieve optimum mechanical properties in the metal. Metal working process reduces voids, cavities, presents and thus makes the metal dense. Metal forming process is based on plastic deformation. Plastic deformation, as you know, the meaning of the plastic deformation: when apply external force on a object or body, then extend or deform on the internal structure of the object, but remove external force, then object did not get or cover original shape and size. That is plastic deformation. Plastic deformation is a very important phenomenon in metal forming. In other ways, we can define plastic deformation is the deformation which is permanent and beyond the elastic range of the material. Often, metals are worked by plastic deformation because of the beneficial effect that is imparted to mechanical properties by it. In metal forming process, broadly classify in two terms. First one, hot working, and second one, cold working. Hot working and cold working metal forming process is based on amount of heat which is applied on the object, that depend on recrystallization temperature. Firstly, the metal working process are traditionally divided in two categories. The first one, hot working, and second one, cold working process. The division is on the basis of the amount of heating applied to the metal before applying mechanical force. Those processes working above the recrystallization temperature and termed as hot working process, whereas those below are termed as cold working process. Students, recrystallization temperature we can define under the action of heat and the force. When the atoms reach a certain high energy level, the new crystals start formed, which is termed as recrystallization. Recrystallization destroys the old grain structure deformed by the mechanical working, and entirely new crystals which are strand free are formed. That is phenomena of the recrystallization temperature. The recrystallization temperature is generally between the recrystallization temperature generally in between 1/3 to half of the melting point of the particular matter. Like that, some example of the recrystallization temperature we can see here. Iron have a 450 degree centigrade recrystallization temperature, and the second one, nickel, have a 600 degree centigrade of the recrystallization temperature. Tungsten have a 1200 degree centigrade recrystallization temperature, so on. That is hot working and cold working process phenomena, which is depend on the recrystallization temperature. And the recrystallization temperature, as you know, 1/3 to half of the melting point of the particular material. The some advantages of the hot working process. First one, the material is above the recrystallization temperature, an amount of working can be imparted since there is no strain hardening taking place. No strain hardening taking place. The second one, at a high temperature, the material would have higher amount of ductility, and therefore there is no limit on the amount of hot working that can be done on a material. Even brittle materials can be hot worked. Third one, since the shear stress get reduced at high temperatures, the hot working requires much less force to achieve the necessary deformation. In hot working, much less force is required for one to any cell. The next one, since the shear stress get reduced at high temperature, The hot working requires much less force to assist reformation. It is possible to continuously reform the grains in metal working, and the temperature and the temperature rate of the working are properly controlled, a very favorable grain size could be achieved, giving rise to better mechanical properties. In hot working process, get better mechanical properties. These are advantages of the hot working process. Some disadvantages of the hot working process, like that. First one, some metals cannot be hot worked because their brittleness at high temperature. Brittleness at high temperature. The second one, high temperatures of metal give rise to scaling of the surface, and as a result, the surface finish obtained poor. Surface finish are obtained very poor in hot working. That is a major disadvantage of this process. The next one, the thermal expansion of the metals. The dimensional accuracy in hot working is difficult to achieve, since it is difficult to control the temperature of the workpiece. That is also major disadvantage of the hot working, because close tolerances not achieved in hot working process. The next one, handling and maintaining of the hot metals is difficult and troublesome. That is very important disadvantage of the hot working. Difficult to handling. Handling hot objects. These are advantages and disadvantages of the hot working, as well as the cold working advantages. Cold working advantages is the first one. The cold working increases the strength and the hardness of the material due to strain hardening, which would be beneficial in some situations. Increase strength and hardness. Increase the strength and hardness in cold working. In cold working, surface finish will be high. Next advantage of the cold working is, since the material gets strain hardened, the maximum amount of deformation that can be given is limited. Any further deformation can be given after annealing. The next one, some materials which are brittle cannot be cold work. Some materials which are brittle cannot be cold work. cold work. That is very important disadvantage of the cold working. So these are advantages or disadvantages of the cold working process. Some questions to keep in your mind in this topic. In the first one, list the various processes of the metalworking. List the various processes of metalworking. Second one, what are the advantages of hot working? What are the advantages and disadvantages of hot working? Question third, what are the specific merits of cold working? Specific merits of cold working. And the question number fourth, raised in this topic, so what is significance of the recrystallization temperature in metalworking? What are the significance of recrystallization temperature in metalworking? So that topic is covered and questions is here. Thank you.